The International Monetary Fund has revised down its projected global growth outlook for the world economy this year in light of the rapid spread of the Omicron variant.
The agency also downgraded South Korea's outlook, but the adjustment was relatively small due to the nation's resilient exports and the government's latest supplementary budget. Eum Ji-young reports.
The International Monetary Fund has downgraded its projected global economic growth rate for 2022. In its World Economic Outlook report released Tuesday, the IMF cut its forecast for global GDP for this year by 0.5 percentage point from its previous projection in October to 4.4%. An IMF official said that as the pandemic enters its third year, the global recovery faces multiple challenges.
The Omicron variant has led to renewed mobility restrictions in many countries and increased labor shortages. Supply disruptions still weigh on activity and are contributing to higher inflation, adding to pressures from strong demand and elevated food and energy prices. Moreover, record debt and rising inflation constrain the ability of many countries to address renewed disruptions.
The revision is mostly due to sizable projected markdowns in the world's two largest economies, the United States and China. The American economy is expected to grow 4% this year, a downward revision of 1.2 percentage points from the previous forecast. The IMF official said it reflects lower prospects of legislating the Biden administration's Build Back Better fiscal package, the Fed's earlier than expected withdrawal of extraordinary monetary accommodation, and supply bottlenecks.
Higher inflation surprises in the U.S. could elicit aggressive monetary tightening by the Federal Reserve and sharply tighten global financial conditions. Rising geopolitical tensions and social unrest also pose risks to the outlook.
China's outlook was lowered by 0.8 percentage points to 4.8%. The IMF said its calculation was based on the continued spread of financial stress in China's real estate sector and a weaker than expected recovery in private consumption. Among major economies, South Korea's downgrade was relatively small, a cut of 0.3 percentage point from the previous projection to 3%. South Korea's finance ministry said the country's solid current account balance and the government's latest supplementary budget likely had a positive effect on the IMF's moderate revision. Eum Ji-young, Arirang News.